listen up. We are Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every weekend, prophesy the downfall of this wicked place called America, and to bring you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians back to your true nationality, all right? Because you're the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, and it's our job to come out here and to warn you people of the coming destruction of you 2/3 and this land America, all right? And like we always tell you, man, destruction to this place is almost here, all right? You've been seeing the signs. You know, all these other countries are experiencing chaos already, and it's just a matter of time before America does, all right? So we already know the scriptures that the Most High is already coming back because of all your wicked deeds, all right? All the wickedness you want to commit, and that you think you're not going to be able to take it out for it, all right? The judgment's going to be poured out on this place sharply, all right? And two other things, a lot of y'all people have a problem with me and this brother and other brothers throughout the country being small numbers. The only big number the Most High is going to deal with is the amount of people he's going to kill in that day, all right?
This is Revelations 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues."
Right, because the plague, a lot of plagues are going to be coming on America. Death, we already know death, and in many forms, it's going to play out. We are an uncomprehendable amount of killing, death, strikes, seditions, all the things you can imagine, man, it's going to come down on America. You know, because America is a place, man, that everything's exalted at. Everything's highly esteemed. Everybody walks in great pride. And they all think that they're righteous for it. And that's a problem with the Most High. All right? Because right now the wicked are in authority. And the wicked continually triumph over this place. All right?
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
Right, and so that's why the Most High is coming back. Because the Most High, he just said it, he does not forget. The Most High has been looking at, we already know, like we explained in all prior lessons, the Most High is just waiting. He's just storing up judgment, all right? He's just waiting for a certain time until he's gonna unleash that day of doom. That day of doom that everybody likes to call the apocalypse, or whatever they call it, you know, that day is really coming, all right? And we always tell you 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and you other nations, you're gonna die, all right? Because like I just said, y'all highly exalt yourselves. Y'all walk proud. San Angelo itself is proud, and it's getting prouder day by day. Everybody thinks they're self-righteous, all right? But and that's another thing too, man. If the Most High were to come back, you know, all right, like y'all people think I'm gonna be saved. If there was a test to see who could do the most wickedness, y'all be winners. Just saying it right there, y'all be good. But that's not the case. The Most High hates iniquity. But the Most High is coming back to judge you 2/3 of you other nations for everything that y'all done. All right?
Look at this, Amos 5:18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light."
Right.
And if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Right. There's no brightness in the day, in that so-called self-awaiting day, whatever y'all call it, that day that y'all all want to see, that day that y'all all want, that y'all so-called desire.
That y'all, what it is, what y'all do is y'all speak what y'all know not of. Because if y'all really knew what the day of the Lord was really like, you wouldn't be like, "Well, I can't wait for the day of the Lord." Because, like the brother's saying, if the Lord were to come right now, how many of you are really truly ready? All right, because the Lord's coming back for destruction, not to reward you for good. Because America's not good, nor the inhabitants of this land is good. So, what the Most High is telling us, is telling you, is woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Because you don't know what the day of the Lord is. You don't know the Lord. y'all speak not knowing what y'all really saying, what y'all are asking for, man. But y'all continue doing what y'all do. Y'all gonna continue doing what you do and say what y'all say, and that's fine, good. But the elect are gonna know. The elect are waiting and hoping for that day, but the elect are not ignorant of that matter. The elect are not ignorant of that matter, man. They know the severity of it. They know that they have to endure to the end. Okay, and the elect know that it's true. The prophecy is true, and we're just waiting for it. You can't make it come. No matter how loud we yell, how many works we do, all we got to do is just wait and rehearse the righteous acts to the best of our ability. But you people, y'all don't even do works. Y'all continue to fulfill y'all's lusts, and y'all pay little attention to the scriptures and the Lord, and y'all walk in vanity. But y'all still have the audacity to say, I'm waiting on the day of the Lord. Okay?
Yeah, I had this.
So that's what it is. That's why the Lord said every idle word you shall speak, you should be held accountable of. Okay? And don't speak out of season. And y'all people are speaking out of season. You can't really be saying I'm waiting for the day of the Lord if you're not right, if you're not ready, if you're not prepared spiritually. If you ain't repented of your ways and walked in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and y'all wouldn't be getting offended at what we speak about. Y'all would be like, yeah, y'all brothers are doing the right thing. Y'all are speaking the truth, because destruction is coming to America, to that place called that spiritually called Rome, Egypt, Sodom. And more than likely, if you're a man that's waiting for that day of judgment, you'll be lined up right here with us. Like it says in Jeremiah, seek out, look at the city of Jerusalem for those that seek out judgment, that want to play out judgment, that seek truth.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 20, or verse 19. And he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High, and none that had understanding above the highest. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. For the Most High giveth straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways.
That's why in the book in Thessalonians it says the Most High send you a strong delusion that you should believe in a lie. Okay, because you utterly corrupted yourself and despise this word, man. You didn't use this word, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, to be your guide. You went upon your own opinions, your own conceits. Okay, or what another man says, like Eve, believing in that damn serpent. And you men are like that woman, man. Y'all believe in these fairy tales, these fables, these old wise fables, man. Not knowing that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai from the beginning gave strict commandment that you should obey his voice. And what did his voice utter in Mount Sinai? The laws, man. That's what's gonna keep you in that straight way. And if you fall to the left, you gotta get back up and repent and keep walking. Because there's no just man on earth that sinneth not, man.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Right. The law is what keeps you from knowing when you're going off or not. You know? So if you're in a situation you don't know, you're not really sure about, go back to the law, man. pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to guide you and give you the answer through the scriptures, and it's there. He'll show you, man. You depend on it. Your comforter, your exhorter. Okay? But y'all people, y'all shun this away. This book of light, man. It tells you that in book of Psalms 119. You open the book and inside it's as a book of light, the whole book. It has all the answers, man. It's like when you look upon a pile of gold and it's just bright, shining bright before that man's face like in the movies. This is that treasure, that wisdom. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of thy times and strength of thy salvation. But y'all don't want this strength. Y'all strength, like it says in Isaiah 30, is Egypt, man. Spiritual America, that's spiritually called Egypt, the house of bondage. Y'all like being put back. Y'all like being bounded, man. That's what makes y'all heathens. You know, Gentile state of mind, man. Y'all dark. Y'all's understand have been darkened. They don't know the ways. There's things that me myself, I still don't understand, man. I'm still a baby. I still gotta grow. It's never ending, man.
Got this for the lust. Which is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 25. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible. You know, like you're saying, because y'all want to fulfill your lust your way. You know, you want to continue to go upon your own vain imagination and do what you think is right. You know, and the Most High is not dealing with that. Like the brother said a while ago, y'all out of season. You know, y'all got little bits and parts of the Bible, I guess, of little scriptures, but you don't have the right doctrine, the right understanding. No?
That's the most important thing, that you have understanding. It tells you that in the book of Proverbs. I believe it's chapter 4. You gotta have understanding. And not just understanding, you can understand the Bible, but without faith, you're nothing. Your understanding can't save you. You gotta have faith ultimately. Okay? And that's what this whole place is, bearing of faith. You know? Faith is, according to the scriptures, faith is a gift. And faith has to be given to you from up on high. You can't just be like, oh, well, I'm confident, I know. That could be your own pride, man. That can be your own arrogancy, your own pomp. That's making you be like, oh, it's like y'all people come up here and be like, well, Jesus always delivered me and gave me everything I desired. All right, but the Most High is the one that's gave you that strong delusion to believe in a lie, though, man. That faith is not the true faith that the scriptures talk about. Like it says in Romans, shall we still sin because grace abounded? No, the Most High says, God forbid. You can't continue to sin just because you're under grace. And that's a lot of you people, man. Y'all use that as y'all's to justify y'all sin because you're under grace. But there's parts of the Bible that tell you because you abuse my ways, you're gonna be punished for it. Because you despise my ways, you're gonna be punished for it. It doesn't just leave you be like, shall we sin because grace abounded? And it says God forbid. That doesn't mean, okay, well, you know, he's gonna have mercy on us. That's why the scriptures tell us that we have to seek and read out of the book, and not one of these shall fail you, man.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 56. And when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, that scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they had trodden down his righteous and said in their heart that there is no God. Yea, and that knowing they must die. For as the things before said shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that man should come to naught. But that's it.
Right, so you're gonna have to be destroyed because you receive some form of liberty, right? Like you read the Bible and you know the Lord is telling you, hey, you're gonna receive these promises, but you skip all the other parts of the Bible without that understanding, or because you're afraid, or because you want to continue in your wickedness. The Lord is telling you that you're gonna have to be destroyed. Little leaven leaveneth the whole lump, man. A little bit of sin will destroy you. Especially if you ignore the truth. If you ignore the rest of the Bible, you can't just take what you want from it.
If I can say this real quick, there's it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 that the root of evil sealed, or the seed of evil has been rooted into y'all people and it's been sealed, and that there's no remedy for y'all. You know, like this whole thing with despising the law. Like the brother said, y'all already done too much. You gotta die now. You know, there's no remedy. There's no medicine or amount of truth that can go into to where you can receive that you can be saved anymore. You know, like we've been saying for the last few lessons now, y'all done too much. You 2/3, this whole land, Esau, other nations, they've all done too much. You know, and I've been watching TV lately about the Africans, the Hamites, down there in Africa, and you know, because they have those commercials about like donate $1 a day and you can help save one of these little kids' lives from drinking dirt water. But you see the condition they're in. Well, yeah, you don't want to look at a person like that. It sucks being in that type of lifestyle. But look at what they did to the Israelites back then. The Africans were actually the first of the nations, or one of the first of the nations to put Israel in captivity. Babylon. It was Babylon. You know, they were one of the nations, and they actually they oppressed Israel just like all the other nations did.
Well, it was the Canaanites that were there, the Jebusites, the Amorites. There were the ones. There were 7 of them, if I'm not mistaken. In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, tells you that those were the enemies, the adversary to Israel at that time. Ham, the children of Ham. And then you had the first actual nation that was building itself up was a Hamite, which was Nimrod, when he started building up the kingdom of Babel. Okay, so they're the first. They're very wicked people, man. Just like that one dude that came up here. He might be a Jake, I don't know, but he came up here saying that he knows he was a descendant of Ishmael, and that he knows he has Haitian in him, and that their first religion is voodoo. But they get all that shit from the Africans, man. Who was the first one to gave the rebirth or the birth of all these false doctrines that are all through the 4 corners of the earth? Queen Semiramis, right? In the Tower of Babel, man. In the kingdom of Babel. She was a Hamite. They're wicked people. So those people in Africa, man, you got Israelites over there too, but the majority of those people in Africa, they're wicked. They deserve that. They were brought to desolation. That's why that land is unfruitful, because it was very wicked, man. The Most High destroyed them. And then when they were put in the house of bondage by the Egyptians, was Mizraim. The Most High destroyed their ass again too. So they have a lot to pay, and they're gonna be slaves, man. You Africans are slaves. They're gonna be part of our #1 slaves too. Because in the book of Genesis, chapter 9, it tells you that you're gonna be a servant to Shem. Basically to us, the Israelites.
And if you didn't hear again, like the brother said, that one part, that they deserve it. Everything that the Most High is gonna do to everybody, they deserve it. That's what he's coming back for, judgment. Because there hasn't been no judgment, and it really, man, had the Most High giving you judgment back then, it might not have been.